Hi guys! It's Alessandra and welcome to this edition of Vegan Chick Chats. This is Christina.
Hello.
And this is Vinny. He's a cisgender male, but he's on the show anyway. And we have an audience, but they didn't want to be on camera because they're an audience.
Hi.
Hello! Our first Halloween oh, did I mention that the topic's Halloween today? Oh, it's Halloween. Okay, so we're gonna have pumpkin spice tea. It's organic. And it's called Tea Drops.
Zoom in.
I saved one so we can take a photo later if they really want to know what it is. And like, it's pumpkin spice. Do I have to hold the top or is that just the thing I do?
I just thought you were trying to be elegant.
I do that at like restaurants that have tea because
Thank
you don't want it to spill. Where's your drop? Oh, it's not in there yet.
Oh.
I was like, why isn't it dissolving? I bet it's gonna smell good. Yours is already in your cup. That's just so we could read the ingredients. So they're organic, which means the sugar is bone ash free, but I believe 95% of sugar is now bone ash free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a parfait. I'm starting a kids channel soon. Ooh, see if the wind moved that a lot. We could keep filming though, who cares?
You can imagine if now it shows you guys.
At least you have volume in your hair. Mine's so flat, I have to put a headband on.
Well, it's ready for Halloween.
Yeah, mine's like, I have like a headband to make it look like I have volume. So I'm starting a kids channel because I don't want to put kids videos on this channel, even though this is a variety channel and I put everything on this channel. No drunk by children. Who wants to try my parfait? It's freeze-dried strawberries, yogurt, and chocolate cookies. Oh, sorry, chocolate
No,
cookies.
I just like how you said it.
Chocolate.
And we both said it.
Are you?
Oh, you did.
Are you sure you use the back of your throat when you say chocolate? That hurts. I don't. Chocolate. That cannot be correct. That hurts. It's chocolate, like from the front. Good, right?
The strawberry really makes it. Thank you.
Seems good.
And this dissolves the whole thing.
It dissolves. I love pumpkin spice. All right, guys. So what were you for Halloween last year?
Oh, well, nothing. Because I didn't go anywhere.
I had my sister in the backyard, and I was Wednesday Addams.
What you guys were doing in the back of your
We're
show?
just chilling. It was a party with 4 people.
Oh, well, that's more than what we did. We didn't get
Yeah,
to
last
remember
year was COVID.
You didn't watch a movie?
I mean, the whole week we watched, like,
Oh, so it was a Halloween week.
yeah, basically.
Not a Halloween.
Not a happy Halloween month.
Yep. Holla.
I'm gonna go to bed in my. Today's the 30th. I'm going to bed in my Halloween pajama socks so I wake up celebrate.
That's cute.
That's a good idea.
When you're like 31 with no kids, you do cute.
I think the last
I thought I
time.
stirred yours.
No, do I have to stir it?
Here, take my
Oh yeah, you
keys.
definitely. So yeah, you definitely need to stir.
I think it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago
What?
that we actually dressed up for the we went to the Long Island.
Oh, yeah.
I had my own party instead. I didn't want to go to that mess.
No, I know that's something else
Oh, my
that's
God.
for another time.
That's a completely different day.
But anyways, I was as what was it? I forgot.
You went as Jessica Rabbit.
Oh yeah, Jessica Rabbit. And you were.
And I was an alien abducted human.
Yeah, that was really
You
funny.
could've worn that.
Everybody loved that outfit.
Try the strawberry.
But I didn't win any contest. They loved it, but they didn't win anything.
Well, they had other ones that were.
Yeah, but
Who won? Oh wait, we're not allowed. Let's not say
Let's
bad
not
things
talk-
in case one of them watches the video, even though
I don't know. I don't remember who won.
I know everyone who watches my video is either into the cats or like related to me or my best friend.
Yeah.
I don't remember who won, so it doesn't matter.
Like when
it was just some.
what costume was it though?
I don't remember.
Well, mine.
I just remember it wasn't them.
Oh no, we don't.
No, you were Jessica Rabbit. You were an alien abducted human. Are those good? They're like.
Likes it.
I can't believe I found these at the dollar store. I paid like $3 to $4 normally. It's twice the size, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
triple the price.
They're so
It's not-
expensive. For
You have pictures from that day, right?
Yeah, I have them.
I'm sure you
But there was a lot of people there.
people as you would expect.
Is there pumpkin in this, or is it just pumpkin spice?
You might need. Oh, I didn't know.
Like pumpkin spice.
Good. Tasty.
They should call it the spices that are normally in pumpkin pie then, instead of pumpkin spice. The flavor is the spices that are normally in
So
pumpkin pie.
what was your last costume that people actually see you with?
She says,
There were some trick or treats. Oh, you know, I was Wednesday Addams the year before that too. But I normally, for Halloween, I go out more than once. So I was also a fairy that year.
Okay.
And I was also an angel that year. And I was also Sailor Venus.
oh, I love that one.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Well, you start like early morning and you change throughout the day.
Well, if someone has a party, or if it's the week of Halloween and you're watching scary movies, I'm showing up in a costume. I don't care. I also have, like, the places you're not allowed to wear costumes to, like, Rise of the Jack-o'-lanterns. I wore my Jake the Dog hat with yellow socks and a yellow shirt, so it was like a secret costume. Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. Okay, well now I feel weird singing
I know
it.
what you're
Thank you
doing.
for having my
I
back.
never heard
He's
of
yellow.
that.
Yeah, he's
a
yellow.
magical dog.
Yeah, he stretches. It's from Adventure Time.
Is it
Which-
really
yeah.
trippy? Oh, that's
It's meant to be for kids, but adults can watch it too because
Yeah.
there's serious stuff in it.
yeah.
It's like hidden, like for example, the whole world is after the nuclear war, but they never literally say that, so unless you're an adult, you don't really catch on.
Okay. The last time, my job, I used to work at as a receptionist. I went as Cleopatra, but then now I found out that that's kind of
Oh, right.
yeah. So like,
Was she just Egyptian or was she mixed race?
I think she
Do,
was
do they just
Egyptian.
draw her lighter to like please
Yeah,
us? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but so they're saying that it's, I forgot the word now. I can't
Cultural appropriation.
yeah,
I was a
cultural
Native
appropriation.
American when I was 5. Well, I was Pocahontas from the Disney version. The real Pocahontas was like 7.
Because kids really don't know about that at that age, so I understand that. But like,
I didn't,
as
and
an
this was in the
adult-
90s. You thought it was celebrating another
Yeah,
culture.
yeah. So like now that I look at it, I'm like, damn, it's a nice costume too. So I have the whole headpiece, and I have the dress. It's beautiful, but like now I look back and I'm like, I think I'm not gonna wear it anymore because of that.
Let me check the camera.
They'll see the bread when we cut it.
No, I want to make sure that was still
Oh,
in frame.
still a perfect angle.
By the way.
I'm worried I might have overcooked it, or like I didn't measure, and I know I always measure, guys, but I didn't measure this time. And this is my homemade Parmesan cheese for my first cooking video, but with no garlic powder, no basil, no oregano. The reason I had that in the video was so it wouldn't clump, but we're using this right away, so it's just hemp seeds. Do that. It's just hemp seed, salt, and nutritional yeast. I feel like even with the gardening, you still hear me really well. If not, we'll make it over later by putting subtitles. Is that too much cheese for y'all?
No, never know.
Never enough reach.
That's really, it's just nutritional yeast, hemp seeds, and salt. A piece of glitter fell on my nose and I see it and it's like bothering me.
Did you ever go to Sizzle Pop?
What's Sizzle Pie? Is it Halloween?
Well, they had the
Isn't there a pizza joint?
it was a pizza joint, but they're from Portland, and
Oh, so it's cool.
they opened the location in Brooklyn a couple years ago,
So they took it out.
and yeah, they closed it.
I remember.
Aw.
Yeah,
My favorite
And
sandwich shop place.
they used to offer nooch as a topping for pizza. Like,
Yeah, they actually had it like on the side for you to like serve yourself.
That makes complete sense.
And I'm like, why they don't do that everywhere?
right?
I feel like it's cheaper than vegan parm.
Yeah. it
Yeah.
is.
So much.
I mean, technically you could just put nutritional yeast, but I like to mix it with the salt and the seeds because I feel like it makes it taste more like cheese.
Yeah, I mix it too. Because sometimes depending on which meat you get, it's like neither not that flavorful or maybe they put some salt in it. I'm not sure.
You know, you can buy there's ones now that actually have some flavors inside of them already.
Oh
They
yeah,
have like a taco
like
seasoning
garlic
one.
or something.
Yeah, I think a garlic one, taco one, which I don't think it's taco seasoned. I think it's just like you can use it for like tacos and all that.
Well, do you guys have any stories? Thank you.
Oh,
Stories? I had so many drunk stories on Halloween.
Oh, this is on my regular channel. It's not the kid one. You could talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear about this story, huh?
If you curse, I have to rate it 18 and up. So if you curse once, just go the whole entire way. I don't know how to edit.
No, I know. No, but I'm saying
You're
she
good.
will take
We're good.
leave.
We're good.
No,
We're gonna have it together.
I
We're good.
probably won't say any curse words. So especially I'll
It's
probably
not
be like,
perfect, but the bread came out pretty good considering I didn't measure. It's soft and it rose. I think I should have put more salt, but I really don't like salt, guys, so I screwed us.
So you want to tell the story, Chris? Or you want me to tell it?
About what?
The story that your drunk story.
I'm just gonna use my hands.
No, I
You can
just.
go first, that's fine.
I mean. I
Were
just
you
had a
dressed
lot-
first?
Yeah.
Were you
I
in a
was.
costume?
I was as a sexy firefighter.
Sexy
And,
firefighter.
And I had
Too
high
hot
heel.
to handle.
Seriously.
I had high heel boots on, and I was so drunk. Oh, sorry.
No, I said thank you.
Oh. I remember that I had 2 people take me home that night because I was too drunk to even walk in my shoes.
Oh no.
So I
She's
had
posing with real
him.
firefighters too, guys.
Yeah, like I saw the firemen like just hanging out like by their rig, and I'm just
My
like.
focaccia bread looks like cake.
What?
My focaccia bread looks like cake. This is my first
Let me
time
try
cooking
it.
with oil in months.
Oh no, oil to death. Not oil.
I gained 20 pounds now.
Well, the bread is definitely a lot big.
Good job, girl.
Thank you. Oh no, I didn't cut them even and now I'm gonna get a huge slice.
That is fine.
If you want more, just ask me, I'll give you more. My god, I can't get it off. I can't get my bread. And now my nose is really itchy.
This one?
Yeah. Ah, much better.
And it was on
Ours cut off after 30.
it was on like Facebook.
It's 4:26, everyone.
Okay.
That's not even a thing. So it cut off after I cut my bread, and we were actually just in the middle of discussing Halloween. Do they make cameras that don't cut off? Because I paid $200 for one, and it still cuts off.
I think you probably have to look at the settings.
They don't. Only real video cameras. Like actual.
Like $400 ones. Drag.
No,
drag.
$4,000.
$1,000.
Oh, mercy.
No, we can't even talk about it. She'll faint.
So anyway,
It's designed so that way the camera doesn't get overheated.
So yeah, so you were Wednesday. You said.
I was Wednesday at my Halloween party, which was like the 4 people in my backyard, and I also did all the other, like the Angel, Fairy, Sailor Venus. I think, yeah, Sailor Venus, definitely.
No.
I just dress up in multiple costumes. Like, if I'm going out Halloween morning, I am in my Halloween costume. Like, my mom's like, it's only 9 in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is it like October
Yeah.
31st or?
I get dressed the day before Halloween and on the day of Halloween. I remember I went like that to work. I went with a wig on, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready." And they're like, "Tomorrow is a secret, so I can't tell you what I have until you see me." Yeah.
I just love how Halloween is a bunch of different holidays mixed into one global celebration.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good focaccia bread.
Mhm. I like the topping. It's really good.
It's like
You
from
made the
Lidl. No, I didn't make the sauce. I made the cheese.
Which sauce is that? From Lidl?
It's from Lidl, but they only sell it during organic week.
This is organic.
Lidl has different items that are only weekly.
Oh, okay.
Really?
And when it's different countries normally, but there's one week that's organic and one week that's vegan.
What?
Yeah. So
Wow,
they
I've
bring in
never
cool
heard of that.
things.
That's weird because look, that's interesting to know. Because this one has a lot of stuff that's organic.
But there's still organic stuff. Like we used to have an organic aisle, but they changed it to different sections. Like just where it's, if it's cereal, it's by cereal. If it's sauce, it's by sauce. But there's different items they'll only have for like that week,
Wow.
and they'll be in the specialty section. Or I forget what it's called because I haven't worked there in months. But
I mean, you can.
emotional.
Would you be able to identify it with them? Like the section where it is?
I would. I think I would.
Okay. Because I'm gonna take it there so you can show me. Because we don't shop there enough because it's like not enough to buy there.
They have Cheap Impossible. Look, Cheap Beyond.
Oh, this one is impossible.
Oh.
Really cheap. Very
They-
cheap.
Where I worked, they would get Impossible once in a while, but I thought it was because we were in a kosher neighborhood and that's all they had. I wonder what Halloween stuff
But
they have.
Impossible is kosher.
I didn't
Impossible
see
is kosher.
anything.
Exactly.
But we
And
haven't
halal.
gone, so.
Kosher and halal, folks.
I'm not gonna lie. Last Halloween, they had these little potato things at Lidl, and they looked like little pumpkin faces, and they were really pleasant tasting.
What taste and everything is like pumpkin.
Huh?
No, it was just potato, but they were shaped like pumpkin.
Oh.
Now, when you say it like that, it sounds dumb.
I thought maybe it had like a flavor or
That store
something
was
like
open
that.
for a while now, right? Your store? Because this one's not even open.
Mine was open like where I was working has only been open like 7-8 months.
Okay.
But I trained at a different store that had been open for like a little over a year.
So this
So it,
one-
yeah, they bought out all the best markets on Long Island. So
and
all,
here, this one too.
all Lidls are meant to look the same, but because they bought out Best Market, they don't. But like, you can find the Halloween stuff anyway. Just ask an employee.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
No one does just one thing at Lidl, so if they don't know where it is, it's because they probably weren't showing it yet. So you should be nice.
Like, no, you have them shits in the back. Oh, sorry. I'm like,
Can you check to make sure there's more in the back? No, ma'am, it's a weekly item. We're out. But could you check? Sure. Me walking around checking, knowing it's not there anyway. I'm like, maybe it'll show up. Maybe it'll. Nope.
Interesting.
so like, no, I
Oh,
checked,
you like the
sorry.
tea wrapper?
So not everything is there all the time.
No, yeah, like there's a promotional section, which is why I'm saying look for the Halloween stuff at Lidl, guys. Go find those little potato faces. Maybe there's a second vegan cool thing. You could totes buy paper plates unless everyone else already bought them. I bought for Easter a Mazapon dark chocolate covered egg on Amazon.com for $20. I went to my job the next day, saw that they sold it there, and that the person was just up reselling it online. I was so annoyed, and I was like, I'm gonna buy one. How quick can they sell? Some person's like, oh, these are like kosher, and I'm like, yeah, but they're for my holiday. Don't buy them all. I didn't say that. They did buy them all though. They bought like all 10.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm sure
They
they
were
were
probably
happy.
ones reselling it.
They were all the ones reselling.
I know, right?
Oh my god, I want to see. Do they make Halloween Mazapon? I have the lie to make, so I really could just make Mazapon.
I don't.
What do you mean they make holiday marzipan?
I mean, I like Halloween shaped, but I could just make it
I've
at
only
home.
seen marzipan in the roll. I've never
Yeah.
Really, you've never
It's
seen the
on
Easter
shape.
ones?
seen. No.
Or like the
usually have
pumpkin?
it already
It's
rolled
just
up.
white.
And all you gotta do is
That's
unroll
what
it.
I've seen. Yeah,
You
you
unroll it.
color it like whatever you want.
Yeah.
Use a dye.
Yeah.
All right, we'll make pumpkin ones.
We should probably do a video.
Yeah, we should. We should like fold pumpkin spice into the Mazapon and then dip it in pumpkin puree and white chocolate.
Ooh.
I have vegan white chocolate chips that I haven't used yet because I keep gaining weight. So I was like, I'm gonna make cookies when I lose 10 pounds.
Oh, so we got vegan donuts too.
Oh yeah, we have vegan donuts from a place called Dough. Let's make sure it's still recording. Yay, good, because I'm like not in a good place to get up. If you have a phone or camera that does not shut off automatically and is less than $500, comment below. Or if you would like to buy me one, comment below.
Yeah. You can imagine.
We
Or if you wouldn't
Or
like to
donate.
comment, yeah, donate. Accepting
Donates or charity.
All right.
the
So-
charity is, I don't really need this, but I want it.
So we got donuts from Dough.
Halloween treats! I mean, the parfait was a treat too.
Dough.
Because the donuts are made with dough.
Oh yeah, dough in a nut form.
So
Yeah, no.
today we have a chocolate donut, a cinnamon sugar, and a hibiscus.
Hibiscus?
Yeah.
Is that one expensive?
No.
No,
Oh, they're all the same
they're all
price.
the same.
Okay.
The one thing about Dough that's very unique
Okay.
compared to a lot of other vegan places, a lot of other donut places that you've seen,
What's unique? That they're vegan?
they don't upcharge. for
That's really
vegan.
cool.
So they charge you
really
exactly
cool.
the same price for the vegan donuts. and the
Because it's
non-vegan.
not, it shouldn't cost more because it's not like they're using
It's
expensive.
like with
Well,
the
they're not
oat
making
milk.
it-
using less ingredients.
It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's like with the oat milk and stuff like that. Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna charge more.
Well, because milk is subsidized.
Oat milk does cost more, but here's the thing. They could use water. I've made donuts. It's not different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not different.
No.
All of my recipes where I bake are like with water, because why would I waste the milk? Like some of my old recipes, I use oil and stuff, but over the past couple of years, I'm kind of like, I really need to, so why am I doing it? Like if I could get fiber for the same amount of calories, it's just fat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's still a fluffy, wuffy cake.
Yeah.
So which donut are we cutting in half with our tomato sauce knife?
Well, we do have enough.
We'll cut it with a spoon. Oh no, we have knives.
Well, we only have one hibiscus, and everything else is double.
Okay.
So.
I don't know if I want to eat a full donut though.
No, that's what I'm saying. We want to cut the hibiscus one.
Yeah,
You know, that's
But
fine.
which one is the one that you're interested in?
Which one?
All of them.
Okay. So we cut it in fours. You want to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I could cut it in 3. No, cut it in
No,
4.
cut four. Huh.
Because if you cut it in 3s, that's too much of an obligation. It's still recording. Thank you for checking.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why all the cameras shut. Let me drink my tea.
No shit, right?
Because it's not $500. Oh. So it doesn't overheat.
Because if it records too long, it will overheat. Because it's using a lot more processing power.
So, have you guys ever gone to like a Halloween party at a club? Because I bought tickets for one, but then there was a storm, so they still kept the party going, but no one from Long Island could go.
We're not club people. So.
I liked going to clubs when I was a teen because the teen clubs weren't as crowded because I guess a lot of people just weren't allowed to go, even though it was much safer than letting your kid hang out in the street or even at their friend's house. Oh, she's beautiful.
You got a few of them.
I mean, I tried my best.
Fluffy.
You know what these remind me of? The way they look?
A donut.
No. Do you remember the cronut craze?
I never bought one, but I saw a photo online.
And this is what they look like. Remember those, babe?
Yeah. I do.
They remind Liz, you ever had the cronut?
It's like a croissant donut. I've never had one.
They were famous. They were popular back in.
You want more bread?
Back.
No, I'm good thing. I'm so full.
Thanks.
I never had a cronut either.
Well, you've been vegan a lot longer than us.
Only like
So-
10 years.
Yeah. So cronuts were a big thing, I think, 5 years ago? 6
Um.
years ago. No. Maybe
He
about.
wanted to go, but I'm like,
We never got. We
there
never.
used to
We
be
never
a
got the
line.
official. We never got an official cronut. But
Oh, you got the other ones, other companies.
yeah, but they were good. It wasn't bad. It was. I mean, to go crazy
I
over
wish
it, no.
they should make vegan donuts personal sized with a pumpkin on them, and they should be pumpkin pie flavored, and then you can give that to trick or treaters. And there should be a gluten free, nut free one too.
uh-huh.
Or make them all gluten free, nut free.
No, but then you have to spend extra money even if you're not allergic. Although I always buy expensive allergy friendly candy for the little brats. I'm like, here, this is $2 a piece. Enjoy. Oh, you heading
It was
out?
nice seeing you. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, it's getting cold.
Yeah, I switched to long sleeves from my other Halloween
Let me
shirt.
know when you're done with that.
Definitely, we'll hand it back to you. Thanks for the hot water. Thank you. There's a kachir bread if you need.
Good.
Cool, cool. So, like, oh wait, is it still recording or did it overheat again? You know what I
chocolate
want to
was good.
be? I want to be like a group costume. I've never done a correct group costume. Someone's always messed up. Like one year I went to the Halloween parade and like I was Catwoman and my friends were witches.
I think she's doing fine right
You were the wrong type of cat.
Yeah, I was the wrong type of cat.
We are good.
I was too catty everyone. Plus, I can bound 3 different Catwoman into my own costume instead of just going with one iteration. So people didn't realize I was Catwoman. I like had the pointy glasses like this random one that wore a green suit and white glasses and this one weird version of Batman from like maybe the 40s. It was like one of the first color cartoons. Then I had a dress instead of pants, which I haven't even really seen Catwoman do except for in like certain scenes. And I had like a mock fur coat. No makeup, because I've seen most of the Catwomen I didn't notice wearing makeup at least. I didn't really look like a hardcore Catwoman. I did wear stupid heels instead of flats, which why on earth would that be what you choose?
You were hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate was good, right?
It was
Yeah,
so good.
good.
I walked in the Halloween parade in those stupid shoes.
I would love to be a mermaid. There's gonna be for that. Like,
Just buy mermaid leggings and then wear a cute little dress.
no, but I was thinking of making it myself. Like,
Ooh.
yeah. But like, I don't know if I
That'll
would
be
like
pretty.
to, you know, because usually the hairs are long, so I'm thinking maybe getting a wig, maybe not.
Now mermaids could have short hair. It gets cut by sharks.
Yeah. You imagine? But I really
Crunch,
wanna,
crunch.
I really wanna make it.
Is it coming out?
I don't know. I can try. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Like I was gonna say, there's so much oil. How is that stuck?
yeah.
That bread.
That's good.
No, I'm saying the bread's being bad. I guess I didn't stir mine as much as I thought because there's like almost enough on the bottom for more tea.
Thank you. But that will hit you right in the throat.
That's what a tea drop is. It's literally like, you know, when you go to a Chinese restaurant or you drink matcha and like the tea is not filtered out. There's little bits of tea. That's basically what the tea drop is. It's little bits of the tea. So pleasant.
Sounds of nature.
I just love tea. Like, I feel like Halloween, everyone puts so much emphasis on being drunk, but I would love like a Halloween tea party, like the pumpkin spice tea like we're having now. Maybe we can make chocolate scones with something red or orange in them.
We can do that. Like, you know how
Let's
they have
do it. My friend's bringing alcohol for the kids party. Not real alcohol, the hard seltzer.
Oh, okay.
And Mike's hard lemonade. Nothing with real alcohol. Like the stuff you when you're the designated driver but you want to feel included, so you have like a Mike's hard. And then the cop pulls you over and they're like, "Oh, you passed, ma'am. We're so sorry we wasted your time. We just saw you leaving the bar and had to try our luck." I mean, that's not how cops talk.
Maybe the ones that will laugh.
They're mean to me because like I'm
They're mean to you?
I'm Wiener, but my mother's Gomez. So when they see the insurance, they're like, "Gomez, who's that?
Oh.
How'd you get the car?" I'm like, "That's my mom." They're like, "Mm-hmm." I'm like, "That's my mom." Like,
Wow.
I can't be Spanish. Like, oh my gosh, I
Wow.
can't speak Spanish, but I have the blood in me. You know us Americans.
They shouldn't do that. I
Wow.
love how they just profile you.
One person must have been a new cop because they said no one reported the car stolen yet. So you're lucky.
Wow.
I was working at Five
Wow.
Below at the time. They had some Halloween decorations,
Wow.
but I'm trying not to contribute. Yeah, that's.
Wow.
The guy had to be new also because he called 2 backup cops to show them the weed I had on me, and they saw how much weed it was, laughed, and left.
Did you have like this much?
It wouldn't have filled a bowl. It was actually just a bag I didn't throw out.
Wow.
I don't know what the heck was wrong with him. And he took the bowl and wouldn't give it back. He's like, "I'm not gonna write you a ticket. You're lucky." I'm like, "No, that bowl has a decade of sentimental value. You give me that $100 ticket instead, asshole." Like, yo, so annoying. Like, I know we're supposed to just blindly trust cops at all times, but I always get a little nervous.
No, I kind of have like this thing. I
If
have
you're not
no
wearing a
respect.
Halloween costume, I don't.
As long as as long as you respect me as a person, I respect you. But if you start getting nasty and thinking you have authority over me just because of a badge, yeah.
Sometimes you'll like get nervous when you're pulled over, and they'll mistake your panic attack for being rude.
Yeah, no, that's why I think.
They're like, "Why are you nervous? You're a drug addict." I'm like, "Whoa, why am I getting yelled at?"
Yeah.
I got a ticket for honking at an officer, and when I went to Valley Stream to pay
Are
it,
you serious?
they wouldn't even acknowledge that I got the ticket. They gave me a ticket because I couldn't find my insurance, and I'm like, "What about the one for honking?" And they're like, "We don't see a ticket for honking." And then I go in front of the judge, and I'm like, "What about the ticket for honking?" And she's like, and it literally said that on the ticket, like, whatever, like disturbance. Like, dude, I honked at you because the light. Ooh, we should pick those up. The light changed, and you didn't move for like 30 seconds. And he's like, "Well, there was someone in front of me." Like, "No, there wasn't. They had already turned. I was worried about you, sir." Because at that point, like, after a bunch of cops were really mean, I'm like, no. And it's actually whenever I see an officer, I'm hoping they're cool. Like that one I saw a video of who had met this drug addict, and she was pregnant, and he adopted her baby. So I'm always like, maybe this guy's gonna be like that. And some of them are, but the one who pulled me over was not. So, yeah. But like, if he had a Halloween, they should just always wear Halloween costumes. Like, look, like get some like pep in you, look good.
You don't think it is a Halloween costume already? Did they wear
I mean, if they're not a real cop, because whenever I get pulled over by undercover, I'm like, is this even a cop?
Yeah.
Is this a cop? Like,
You remind me of Hocus Pocus.
like when I got the ticket for honking, I'm like, is this a real cop?
Why isn't that cover punk girl?
Because
In Long Island?
Sometimes
That's
they'll
true.
pull you over because they stop. What undercover cops do, and I did get arrested by an undercover cop because I forgot to pay a ticket for being on the beach past 10 o'clock at night. And like they just drive, it just looks like a regular person driving crummy, and like people were honking. The undercover cops kept running lights while I was in their car. It's like, ooh, what a pretty
Oh my
bumblebee.
gosh, that was a big
It was so
bumblebee.
beautiful. I was going to be for Halloween now, and it's like, well, you know, like. It's not safe to do that. Like, put your lights on. Like, you know you're a cop, but they don't. They don't know they have to look out for you. And they were laughing that people were honking. Like, why is that funny? If two other people did that and, like, they weren't cops, you didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's interesting.
Whatever.
Because I know in the city here, the undercover cops do not pull over cars unless they.
Like, if they,
Unless it's because the undercover cops here are anti-crime.
they're not wasting their time.
They're not gonna pull over a car that goes through a red light.
Because that's not even their problem.
Yeah. Why are you blowing cover for a red light infraction?
I think they maybe just don't like me.
Or just
I
it just
think sometimes
or it just
that happens.
operates differently on Long Island.
Maybe, yeah.
Which I would think that, you know, even though it's a separate police department, you would have
Wait, you got stopped one time in New Jersey or Long Island? The time that we were coming back.
Guys, Halloween.
it was New Jersey arrest.
But like, I don't know, like, I don't even know if I'd be a police officer for Halloween just because I don't want people to like not like me. I also feel like it's disrespectful to the cops that are doing a very good job. So maybe they don't feel that way. If you're a cop and you think me being a police officer for Halloween is totally an honor and nice and flatters you, comment below. And if you disagree with me, comment below, but try not to curse. Why don't you get in trouble with YouTube? Or if you're an officer and you went as a Halloween costume, what was it?
I mean, the closest I went was a firefighter.
Firefighter.
And I think 1 year, like I said, I was Cleopatra. But now I kind of don't want to use it anymore because of the cultural appropriation.
Yeah, when you get like with time, you start to realize like
Yeah.
more like you're more like when people did blackface, there might have been some people who didn't realize that was offensive,
Yeah,
but now we all know it is.
definitely stay away from that.
I've never done a Halloween costume as like an occupation.
Have I ever been an occupation for Halloween? Is Madeline an occupation because she's a student?
No.
No.
Oh, then no. Because
Those are
she's
two
studying. I love that show. There are books too, but you don't have to read when it's a show. Like, hi, it's right there, guys. We just
I used to
take
like
out the
this song.
guesswork.
I don't know. I just find that kind of like.
Did they ever have a Halloween Madeline? We have to look it up later.
I think that is cute. Like
Right,
to do that.
inside. I was Madeline for school once. I already bought a costume, but they said we weren't allowed to wear a costume to school unless it was book related. And the other year we weren't even allowed to wear it. So I was like, okay, fine. So my mom bought like a cheap wig and like just a coat, and I was Madeline for school. And then I changed into a different costume, and that was the first time I was two costumes. And people were like, why did you let her be two costumes? And like, because she already picked what she wanted to be, but her school wouldn't let her wear a costume unless it was book related. And they're like, well, have her just be Madeline. Mom's like, why is everyone like the Madeline costume was just a wig and clothing that looked like Madeline's, but that I could wear all year round,
Yeah.
unless it wasn't fall or winter.
So I think I was a pumpkin when I was like younger.
I love pumpkin.
In elementary, I was a pumpkin one time, and that was I think the first time that my mom put like eyeshadow on my face. I was like I thought like I was the it girl, like adult, like, and I was like I think 4th grade or something like that. It's cool.
I think the first time my mom put makeup on me, it was 4th grade because I was such an stop.
You're good.
All right, so the first time my mom offered me makeup, it was like 4th grade, and what happened was I was an insomniac, which isn't really like a 4th grade thing, but I have ADHD. I was diagnosed when I was 4. Like, they started recommending things to help me sleep when I was like 8, not prescription pills, but stuff to help me sleep, like tea and things. And like, I just couldn't sleep a lot of the time. So one day, like, I was going to school, and my mom was like, do you want me to put concealer under your eyes so you like look like you're not sick or anything because you have bags for not sleeping? And I was like, okay, a little. And I like it was so itchy, I hated it. But now that I'm older, I realize it was itchy because I wasn't sleeping, but I guess I just thought it was the makeup. And I remember she put the concealer, and then I'm like, can I get blush too? And she's like, no.
She's like, that's enough.
She's like, stop
That's
it.
enough.
Like, stop, no.
No, I think it was green eyeshadow to match with my
The pumpkin, that's
the
cute.
pumpkin mood. So I was like, so I thought I was it. And then my mom did my hair too. So like, because my hair is curly, so she put it like
Bun
part of
curl?
it. Yeah. And yeah, so I remember that. That was, and one time I was Cinderella when I was like, I think I was like maybe 7 or 8.
That's cute.
But I was like so obsessed with Cinderella at one point.
These are so pleasant.
Yeah, they're really good. You'll like the Dunwell though.
I haven't been there yet.
You'll love it because I don't like donuts, but I'll have it from Dunwell and I'll have it from this place. That's the only place I'll have it
Yeah.
because I don't like donuts, but these are really good.
By me, there's a place that has donuts only on Wednesday and Saturday for vegans. They have every day for everyone else. But they're cake donuts, so this is my first yeast donut in like 2 or 3 years.
Your what? Your first.
They're like the cake-based donuts, like the ones that are cake style, like it's baking powder based, whereas this is yeast.
Oh, I didn't know.
I mean, there's not much of a difference.
No, I mean, because I'm not a baker, so I don't
Well,
know.
it's probably like a cake and they cut it like a donut.
I'm not a baker too, but we did do 2 weeks of basic
Baking.
baking. No, I could do basic
Yeah.
baking. I should say I'm not a pastry chef. I could bake.
But I mean, you understand the concept of the two different.
Yeah,
things, So like,
Oh yeah, but this is like the basics. Like you could learn this like at like a 2-week course at an adult learning place. You would still need to go though. It's not something everyone knows. Like it's not. I think
is it
people.
easy to make donuts? Though?
Yeast donuts, no, because
Really?
you have to like boil them in oil or somehow make the dough loose and bake it perfectly in the oven, so it's like you used oil. My last YouTube video where it was donuts, not my last, my second to last Halloween cooking video where I made the purple sweet potato donuts. That's a cake style donut because it's baking soda or baking powder instead of yeast. And they were purple because I thought Halloween would be purple and cute, so I used purple sweet potatoes. I totally could have used orange ones because that's Halloween too. I might use orange this year because I don't want to order through Amazon from Whole Foods anymore.
So
Yeah.
answer me this: so when you make a yeast donut,
You let the dough
what
rise.
no, but is there?
Oh,
what are they
oh,
using?
sorry.
What are they using in the non-vegan ones that makes them non-vegan?
Some of them use milk for no reason, and some people like to put eggs, even though the egg would make it like gooier. Like they'll
So-
put 1 egg for like 2 dozen. It's so dumb.
So you don't need. You honestly can make donuts vegan very easily.
You can make, yeah, you can use a flax egg. If you want to just buy the egg replacement
Commercially,
powder.
though. for a business.
Commercially, yeah, absolutely. It's so easy. You could use anything in the kitchen. You can make a slurry to bind it together, just like, the
That's-
cornstarch.
That just amazes me because it's just like people always like, oh, you can't. Like, how do you make?
Like,
vegan
it's so hard.
donuts?
Like, I went to a non-vegan culinary school and then worked at a place that didn't have a lot of vegan options. So I, had to use regular things to make it, I made a vegan bread pudding using bananas and almond milk because we can't get other stuff in the kitchen. I could have made a donut if they wanted. I did the, I did the carrot dogs, because we can't get seitan, and sometimes we wouldn't even get tofu for weeks, so I couldn't do, a tofu cheesecake. I remember Halloween at my old job. I would wear, a little pin, because, when you're a chef, you can't really dress up. I still want to feel like I was... Excuse you. I still wanted to be included in the fun.
You like baking? Okay.
I love baking and cooking.
Yeah.
I just hate the way men speak to you. Oh, you want a pumpkin?
No, he probably wants something.
Do you guys have any Halloween songs you like?
Songs?
Purple People Eater.
Never heard that. And we're live.
Hi everyone, we took a bathroom break and it was so fun.
Yes,
We
we
lo-
all went together.
We held hands on the toilets, it's triple
sang-
toilets.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, my lord, pumpkin pie. Oh, we should have made that.
Oh yeah, that would have been awesome to do.
So do you guys cook Halloween food, or am I the only crazy one who's trying to get all the orange and green?
I mean, I don't think I've ever done it, but we try
If
to.
you look at my Instagram in a week, it's gonna be.
think if we see like decorated cookies and stuff like that, definitely.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that. I mean, I should start because I made a apple pie the other day. So I should. Yeah, I think we have more.
Yeah, we have to. Sure.
I mean, I already had a donut, but yes, of course I want apple pie later. Oh my god, let's have it when we watch the movie. I feel like my friend Bobby calling was him wanting to hang out, but like, I called you yesterday, boy. Today's today. It's when we were friends, now we're not talking. People go to the video who isn't commenting. She talks smack about you. I love the Halloween shirt. I mean, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is not. I mean, it's from the used.
You got a thingy,
Oh yeah. I
a
have
unit.
this.
Yeah.
And my scarf.
And my necklace is actually decoration. You're supposed to throw them out after 1 year, but that's just so much plastic, so I don't do that.
Yeah, I like how they have different color eyes.
Who said you have to throw it out every year?
The directions.
Seriously?
You follow direction.
No, I don't follow directions. Look at this. I mean,
Who
I
follows
do.
directions?
I do for medicine, but not for decorations. Like I could figure this out. Like, hang with tape. I was reading a box of cereal and it said serving suggestion and it was the cereal in a bowl with milk. Like, oh, thank you. I would have never thought of.
Wow.
I should make Rice Krispie treats. Wait, what's the vegan brand? Or did they take the vitamins from animals out of the cereal? Because I bought some store-brand thing from, I think, Trader Joe's, because I Googled it and it was vegan.
Wait, we're talking
I don't
for
even
what?
know.
The,
Making Rice Krispie treats with orange
Oh.
sprinkles.
There's a non-name brand of Rice Krispie treats.
I think Lidl, the cereal's from Europe, so it might not be, the store brand might not be made with animal vitamins.
I think a lot of things in Lidl are good.
Yeah.
If you really look at the ingredients. I don't even think there's a lot of stuff that they sell that's
Oh my
their
god, I
brand
want
that
to.
is palm oil.
I want to see if they have, because I bought for Christmas an animal onesie from Lidl. I want to see if they have more, because like a lot of my onesies, like that orange one I love, guys, I've worn it in several videos. I've worn it in some Halloween videos. I had to throw that out because like it had 3 cigarette burns and then the zipper broke. And like it's part polyester, so I wanted to wear it as much as possible, but I was wearing it like twice a week for like 3 years. Not
got
including summer.
comfortable. You got
It
comfortable.
was so comfortable.
I could imagine.
My
it would be so
My
fun.
sister's like, don't film in your pajamas. I'm like, I used to film cooking videos in my pajamas to not get my clothes dirty, so I like that one. But then, like, I was like, maybe it does look bad, so I stopped doing it. I don't know, would you film in your pajamas?
I would.
No.
I don't know. No? Oh, so if he wouldn't, then I probably shouldn't either. I mean,
Because I don't have pajamas.
Are you not pajamas? Oh my god.
That's why.
So we can't do a brunch video ever. No, you can wear clothes.
A bunch of you.
No, I do have pajamas, but I just don't.
Are
If
they
it was,
pumpkin?
if it was the
Like those-
pajamas that if it was the pajamas that I have, like shirt pants, yeah, fine. Yeah.
It was so cute. Oh my god. I love that onesie so much. I love pumpkin. I want to make black bean pumpkin soup for Halloween, but I feel like that's not a part. Hello, helicopter.
We should, like, I always wanted to go to one.
Did we do?
That's what we do for New Year's. We wear our pajamas instead of dressing up.
I used to dress up since I was little, and I can remember we had to always dress up for New Year's, and then I think
I went out twice for New Year's. Every other year, pajama party.
and I was like, after a while, like, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I don't go out. We don't go out anymore. Like, especially with what's been happening for the past year and a
The
half.
super COVID they have now because
Yes.
people are like, masks don't work. It's like, how do you know? You never wore one. They don't work if you take it off to talk. I hate that. Do you hear me better?
Yo, they keep passing by over us.
They must be looking for someone. I'm here. I guess I forgot to pay another ticket.
Imagine, like, we're looking for Alessandra.
That ticket's $50 and we will get it.
Alessandra that has those 2 names and they can't figure out who's this from.
Oh my god, yeah. They called up Giovanna once in court and that's my middle name, so I was like, who are they talking to? And then they said Wiener and I'm like, oh. So I got up confused. They're like, is Alessandra the other homeowner? I'm like, what are you talking about, the other homeowner? Like, what did you do to my name? I assure you, I don't own anything alone. I'm poor. Oh my god, I own buildings in Queens. And I wonder if I'm allowed to decorate the outside or if my tenants would hate that. Yeah, my grandpa passed away. So I want to like decorate them. I don't own them alone. I share them with 2 people. So it's still no money after you pay the property tax. But I was like, can I just go decorate them? Is that rude? Like, are you not supposed to decorate your tenant's property? Comment below if I should violate them.
Well, I don't think that's a proper term, but I think it's just more of like, I'm gonna decorate. These are my, decorations, and I'm just doing this for holiday spirit.
But is that messed up to do to the tenants? Like, force them to have a decorated building? Like, I don't know.
I mean,
They might not like Halloween all the.
I remember,
I wanna decorate.
like in one of my old, where I used to live in the Bronx, they used to sometimes decorate the hallways like for Christmas and stuff like that.
Like the tenants or the landlord?
The landlord.
Oh, so then it is okay to decorate. I'll just put like a Halloween pumpkin.
Because if it's your place, like the whole thing. And
I don't live there.
No, but you.
Oh,
own the
yeah, I
property.
do own it. Yeah, I do own it.
I would bring it to your other co-owners and see what they say.
Oh, my sister and uncle are going to say to mind my own business. They're going to be like, mind your own business. Why would you do that?
To make it decorative.
I was like, so it
we're
looks
trying to make it more happy. And like,
So when these people move out, the new tenants will know that we're friendly.
yeah, like welcome.
I mean, why would they move out? We're charging less than everyone else in the area. They're probably like suckers. Well, it'd be like an extra 200. It's literally like a big deal. Actually, I should really.
Yeah, you should. I mean, little by little.
They're families. They
Like
could
let them
just
know. Let them know.
3-year notice.
Yeah.
Is it still filming?
So,
Oh, good. Now we can have our debate.
all right.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Before.
let's start again.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Before we end, we're gonna have a debate to the death. Okay, not really the death. Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Wrong answer. I think it's not a holiday movie at all, and that you can watch it any time. Because once you add a second holiday, no, it's not. And you
Okay.
also see the other holiday trees, and although they don't make guest
Okay,
appearances,
but
there is
hear
the
me
Easter
out.
Bunny. The Easter Bunny is in there for like 20 seconds.
Hear me out.
No,
The
not a holiday
Halloween-
movie.
the
Not a
Halloween
holiday movie.
part where Jack Skellington or whatever he's from, like you hear the
The
song.
town of Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. And then
But
you
they
see
mean this is
Santa Claus.
No, you don't
It's
see
a Christmas Halloween movie.
So
It's not a
little
holiday
bit of
movie because
both.
the Easter Bunny's in there too, and you can't just. And then you see a picture of Thanksgiving and
Well,
the
I
St.
think it's
Patrick's
just a
Day.
little bit of everything.
I think it's not a holiday movie because they don't really explain any of the holidays. It's just like what you see around
Guys.
town during that time. They don't explain.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out again.
No.
With all the comments that she has said to comment below, this one is the one that you really have to comment below. What do you guys think? It is or it isn't? I think it's both. I think it's an all holiday kind of movie.
Well, more scenes take place in Halloween, but it's not just a Halloween movie, so that's why I think it's not a holiday movie at all. I think it's just like the characters going through the motions and junk.
Well,
Wait, what do you think?
Think of
Well,
the
yeah, I
title.
think
think
it's
of
a
the
little
title.
bit-
It's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, and then
So it's
Exactly,
more-
so it's no
everything
holiday.
It's everything leading
So
up
what,
until
Christmas?
Christmas.
They have once again. I'll bring up the Easter Bunny again. Easter Bunny
Yes.
pops up.
Okay,
They show
so
a photo of the St. Patrick's clover on a tree.
What's before Christmas? Christmas
Nothing.
Eve.
Oh no, September is the start of the year.
then
Stop
when
with
is
this
it?
bullshit.
And then when does
Wait,
it?
what?
Are you kidding me? In July?
So there is no August.
There's no August. August is bullshit. You die of the heat because it's too hot to go to the beach. So it's like a tease month.
Oh my god.
Oh my, am I chronic
So,
pain?
no, but-
I'm
so
dying in
like I said,
August. I
so
hate August.
It is the
Cancel
Nightmare Before
August.
Christmas. So
Yeah, it's a
every
nightmare
holiday
before a
that
different
leads
holiday.
Up to Christmas is included in it. So it could be a holiday movie. In
I think it's
respect-
not a holiday movie because it's about all the holidays being friends and also being self-contained, very segregated, like Manhattan, where it's not racist because there's so much variety, but each neighborhood is like kind of segregated, so it's also very racist. Weird, right?
Yes,
You think
very.
about that? I think it's not a holiday movie. Most people say it's Halloween. Some people say it's Christmas. You guys, the both, I've never heard that before. I just think it's not a holiday movie, and I know people hate
I
me.
mean, what's crazy is that in school,
Please
when
keep
we
shutting.
used to watch, in school
shouldn't have done
when
that.
they used to make us watch like a movie after lunch period, so around like Halloween they would play that.
Are there more donuts? You know, I think I'm full.
Yes.
Wait, there's more donuts.
Yes.
in here. Just finish this. So like, they used to play that like around Halloween time. So
I don't
like
know which spoons.
October was pretty much that like
Do you remember which spoon's yours?
No.
no.
Okay.
No, this is mine.
I don't think that it's a movie that like you have to watch particularly for Halloween or Christmas.
Exactly.
But it's not something that you're gonna watch any other time. Like I get.
I mean, but I will. But
I
maybe
would
that's
watch
just
it
weird.
any time of the year. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But to have that theme, I could watch it for Halloween and I could watch it for Christmas.
I went to an ugly sweater party at like my. I was gonna say ex-boyfriend, but I should say friend because we've been friends for 2 years and only dated for 2 months. My friend's friend owns a bar, and it was a Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween party. So I put on earrings and like the backpack, and I was so excited. It was like an ugly sweater, but Nightmare Before Christmas party. So excited, and it wasn't decorated Nightmare Before Christmassy. I was like, no.
Like the whole point was like for you to see all that, right?
I was like, I guess I just wanted people to dress in the theme, but I was the
That would've
only
been
one.
awesome
I
to
was
be
the
like-
only one.
Like what is her name? A Sally? Like somebody just a Sally or whatever.
I like lost. I had a sweater, a long shirt, leggings, socks, fancy shoes, 12 bows, 2 necklaces, rings, and bracelets. I lost to my friend who wore a beer sweater because the lady liked beer. Then my friend who I just mentioned, who's also my ex, I bought him a ugly Christmas sweater that was Game of Thrones, and he was just wearing it with jeans, but he became in second. And then third was a guy in a elf onesie, which A is not an ugly sweater, and B, you literally just put on pajamas and zip it up. So he put in the least effort.
Oh, okay.
I like put in all these bows, spent an hour doing my makeup,
Yeah, some people don't see.
and I didn't win. It's like, really, lady, you chose the sweaters you liked the most. You didn't choose who was the best, because I was the best. I did win something, but it was a raffle, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
And I'll never forgive that lady. Just kidding. There's no beef, and I would go back.
But you're vegan. There is no beef.
There's never beef.
Bad tempeh.
Bad tempeh. But I feel like if you say, like, bad tempeh, like, people will be like, what are you talking about? And then you actually explain that you ferment soybeans into a delicious patty, and then you slice it and turn it into bacon, which you can mix with red tomatoes.
I mean, at this point, I would just
Think
look
of
at
Halloween
them
colors.
like, huh, you're funny. I'm like, I don't want you to explain nothing to me. I'm like, it's okay. Your joke is cool.
I should have won. I was the best around, and nothing was ever going to bring me down until those people ruined Christmas, which is why Halloween is the best ever, and Nightmare Before Christmas theme parties should have at least a poster of Jack.
That I could agree to.
Would it have killed them to play This Is Halloween once?
I know one of
It's
my
a very
other-
nice bar, though. Only beer, you'd like it. Do you like beer?
Yeah. I do.
You'd like it. It's fresh. They make it there.
Oh.
Unless you order a crappy one.
So how do we end this?
How do we end this? Oh, I normally just say goodbye to my audience.
Oh well, I just want to say one of my favorite Halloween movies is
Yes.
also Practical Magic. Is like my
What's Practical Magic?
What girl? We're gonna watch that one.
Is it on Shudder? I paid $60 for Shudder.
No.
We'll watch it anyway, I guess.
Anyways, I know you guys, some of you, whoever watched
Well,
it.
you log into Shudder. We'll watch it.
Yeah, just watch even if you just use it because it doesn't work on the PS4, because I'm paying money for Shudder, and I would like, why, if you know why certain streaming apps don't work on the PS4, yell at them. Don't even comment below. Just go straight to PS4 and be like, yo, I'm paying for this app. Why isn't it working? Like, my PS4 should make my TV a smart TV. Why should I pay extra? Please,
Yeah,
the
she's
people who
like-
don't know about technology are talking. But Shudder is a great horror movie streaming app. If you want to get it and all you have is a PS4, don't get it. It works on my sister's game box.
So,
She has an X. It's like white.
like she said, you gotta watch Practical Magic.
Practical
That's what we're
Magic.
watching.
I'll watch it. Okay, so thank you guys. This was Vegan Chick Chats. My name's Alessandra.
Christina.
And Vince.
Thank you. Mwah. Happy Halloween. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my other social media platforms. Go to Landapaw Inc. if you live in Long Island and adopt a kitty cat.
Yes.
And also ignore that hate button. I noticed that a lot of you have not been ignoring it, so just
That's good.
it ain't there.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Happy Halloween.